Hi and welcome to A World of Words. I'm Vanessa and today I'm talking about all the books I would like to read in February.
Turning pages, keep turning those pages. Time flies when you've been reading.
So if you happen to have watched my January TBR video, these first two books are probably going to sound familiar because they are carryovers from last month. And they are Sky in the Deep, which is a fantasy book based on Vikings, and A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmermere, which is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So this book actually I thought I had to read in January because it's my sister's book and she was leaving for her job, but she actually ended up reading this book before she left, so she left it with me. So I didn't get a chance to read it last month, so I'm going to try and read it this month. And then I have A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmermere. I didn't get to this one in January either. Actually, I did. I started it on like January 30th, but I didn't finish it in January. I'm actually 154 pages into this book at the time of filming this video, and I'm absolutely loving it. It is so good. I really enjoy the characters, and the pacing is excellent. It's just like stuff just keeps happening. The writing is great. I am just having a great time with this book so far. The next book I'm hoping to get to in February is Deep Light by Frances Hardinge. This is actually an ARC that I received at YALLFest, and it's supposed to be coming out in April of 2020. Apparently it was published years ago though, so that's a little confusing. I guess they're trying to rebrand it or something. And this has a lot of random stuff going on. So it's about, has gods, smugglers, military scientists, a best friend who is transforming into something, and the main character wants to save his best friend. So I think it's a he. Yes, it's a he. And it just sounds pretty crazy, and I am very, very intrigued by it, so I will let you know how this is as I read it. Next I have Slayer by Kiersten White, which takes place in the world of the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If you don't know, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is my all-time favorite TV show. I've rewatched it so many times and I am just kind of obsessed with it. So if you want to talk about Buffy, message me somewhere because I will do that endlessly. Anyway, this book takes place, it's about a girl who is in the Watchers Academy, which if you didn't know, the Watchers Academy is kind of like trains people who are watchers. They're the ones who train and look after the Slayer. So I'm kind of interested to see like that part of the world and what happens with it. I don't know if Buffy ever makes an appearance, but maybe, hopefully, we'll see. And I've actually heard really good things about this one, so I'm super excited to read it. And the next book that I would like to read is Circle of Shadows by Evelyn Skye. I actually do not have a copy with me. It's on its way from Book Outlet, and I read The Crown's Game and The Crown's Fate by Evelyn Skye last year or the year before. I absolutely loved them, so she's definitely a new author that I really, really like. And I've been meaning to read Circle of Shadows, I think Circle of Shadows? Yes, for the longest time, and I'm going to read it. So I'm so excited to read that one. I don't have it with me, so what was the description? It's not a fantasy, I think it's more of a sci-fi book about like action adventure book type. I really should have looked up the description, but I'm really excited to read that one and I can't wait for it to get here. So those are all the books that I am hoping to read in February. Please let me know if you have read any of these books and what you thought of them without spoilers. That would be very kind of you. Or what your reading plans are in February in general, or like what's the best book that you've read this year so far. Please let me know in the comments. Talking to you in the comments always makes my day, and I will see you next time with a new video. Bye!